The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Time once again to check in with the latest real estate and economic development news in Fall River. I am joined, as I am weekly, by Kevin Lawrence, who is the owner, publisher, and editor of Fall River Development News, which you can find on Facebook. Kevin, how are you?
Very well. Glad to be here, Keith.
All right, let's start with some housing news. There is a new apartment development that is coming up in the Flint that will soon be finished. Talk about what's happening on Alden Street.
This is at 69R Alden Street. This is in the rear of the Curtin Lofts Senior Complex. A total of 16 new market rate apartment units are coming online. It's located on a 1.3 acre parcel. If you're an old Fall Riverite like myself, you may remember that it once housed Parker's Candy. Parker's Candy, that mill was destroyed in a fire about 15 years ago. The land was sold, and now it's being redeveloped into market rate housing. I did the story on the Fall River Development News page. It got quite a few comments because of the proximity to each residential unit. It's a very tight-fitting market rate housing complex. It's a single story complex. It's not multiple stories, but there's 16 of these apartment units back to back. Kind of looks like a motel if you were to look at it from high in the sky.
Yeah, I know. We showed the photos, but you're right. Everything's stacked together. I mean, parking must be on the perimeter because it looks like everything's sort of centrally located there. Anyway,
it's a snug fit, and we got a lot of comments about it on the page.
Yeah. All right, let's move on now to a location that many of us know, 101 President Avenue. It's known as the Boardwalk Crossing. However, we always reference it as where Almax is, Almax Diner. There's some open spaces there, and there's going to be a new tenant coming in soon, providing some sort of business services.
Yeah, it's called Joy Services. They are now inside the plaza at 101 President Avenue. They have a business center, and they offer a wide range of services, including mailbox rentals, worldwide shipping, workspace options, copy, print, tax assistance, immigration preparation, and real estate service, all under one roof, kind of a jack of all trades. It's Joy Services, and I believe they have officially just opened up.
Yeah. And while there's a new tenant at 101 President Avenue, there's one leaving. Burn Boot Camp is moving to a new location.
A long-time tenant. They've been there for the last 7 years. Burn Boot Camp, 101 President Avenue. They're in the rear of the plaza, kind of near the new train depot. They are moving to the Fall River Shopping Center on 51 Mariano Bishop Boulevard in the south end of the city. So they're not leaving. That's a good thing. They currently occupy in the Boardwalk Crossing Plaza about 4,100 square feet of space. Their new facility will be about 7,700 square feet. And they're planning, from what they say, to open up in the next 8 to 12 weeks. And they posted this on their Facebook page saying it was time to expand because the current location was beginning to feel inadequate to serve the needs of our amazing member community. So we wish them luck in their new larger facility, which they should be in the next couple of months.
All right. And as always, we like to put in a restaurant news of sort. Many of you may have seen a pizza location on the corner of Robeson and Locust Street. It's New England Pizza. They've been closed for some time due to a fire. They're coming back soon.
Yeah, they had a fire at that location at 345 Robeson Street. The fire took place in September of 2024, and recently they've started remodeling. The shop is run by two business partners. They also own Boston Pizza and Seafood in the city's south end. That's located on Tucker Street. That's still in operation, and they've been doing takeout for the whole city from that location, but they plan to reopen New England Pizza on Robeson Street in the next couple of weeks, from what I'm told, after some interior renovations, and they're happy to be back at that location.
All right, and we're happy to have Kevin with us every week. Kevin, thank you for joining us. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Keith.